Welcome to Upleveling, the podcast dedicated to building better leaders, smarter systems, and bigger results. So, one of the most popular topics that I talk with business owners about is employees. And if you've ever had an employee and you thought to yourself, I think I should fire this person, but I'm just not sure, here's the question to ask. Is this a people problem or is this a process problem? And those are two very different things, but they can both cause chaos in your business. So I want to talk through how to identify that and how to fix it before you lose your cool and just fire all of your employees. Why is it important that we reflect on this first? The reason is, you guys know it is expensive to hire a new employee, to get them trained, to get them onboarded. So we want to make sure that we are making the right decisions with these items in our business. So I want to talk about why you need to pause before you make any decisions on firing an employee. The first one is it's going to impact your culture. And culture is very hard to build, very easy to destroy. So we want to make sure that we're taking time and we're making the right decision. But also at the same time, we can't take too long, because if you do have the wrong person in your business, it is going to leak into other areas. And so we want to get that person out as soon as possible. So how do we know if this is the right person or not? Let's step back and say, is this a process problem? Meaning all of the issues that you're having with this employee, is it because there's no clear expectations? There's no clear checklist of how to do things. There's no clear outcome of what success looks like. We want to make sure that we have all of those things in place. And those are things like, hey, here's the 10-step checklist that you need to follow in order to get the right result in your job. Or here's exactly how we do something. Here's a video to watch. If we have created a very clear process, then it's not the process. It may be the person. And so you're looking to see, do we have systems in place? Have we given training? Do we have consistent tools that will allow them to get their job done? If not, we want to get those things in place before we even start looking at the people side of it. And thinking about, has there been a person before the person you're considering firing? Has there been a person before them that also had the same mistakes? If so, it's probably a process problem. Once we look at that, we're going to jump over and we're going to look at, is this a people problem? So that could be someone who is capable but unwilling, meaning they're very smart, they have the skills, the knowledge, but they're not applying the knowledge in the job. Maybe someone who has a poor attitude, or they are very resistant to accountability. They always have drama, or they always have excuses. That would tell you that it is a people problem. And a lot of those things cannot be fixed. Now, you can pour into your people and give them coaching and give them training, which you need to do whether you think you have a people problem or a process problem or not. But make sure that everything is in writing, that you've clarified what success looks like, and everyone in the business knows what that is. Then on a second note, make sure you're giving direct feedback that is helpful. It is your job to coach your employees along and to tell them or to show them and identify ways that they could be better. So make sure that you're coaching them and you're showing them what better looks like. And then offer support, offer check-ins, take them out to lunch. Make sure that everything is clear as far as what you want out of this person. And have a very frank conversation with them. I think that you need to be direct in your communication, even if it's uncomfortable, because guess what? It's going to be. But you can be kind and direct at the same time. And so your people need to know when they're not meeting those expectations. So what I want to encourage you to do is to step back when you're having a problem with an employee and ask that question. Is this a process problem or is this a people problem? And then determine how to fix it from there. I want you to realize that I think the people aspect of business is the hardest because we want to be kind and we want people to succeed. And it's our job to give them those tools. If they don't take those tools and up level our business, then they're probably on the wrong bus. And that's okay. We need to free them up to find something that they love as well. So if this is something that you're really struggling with right now, feel free to reach out and I'll show you how we can walk through these steps and help you make the best decisions in your business. Thanks for tuning in to Upleveling. If you found value in today's episode, be sure to subscribe and leave a review. It helps more entrepreneurs like you discover the show. Let's keep the conversation going. Connect with us on social media or visit aligncpa.com for resources and updates. Until next time, keep leading, optimizing, and upleveling.